think about the disposal facility in the rural areas? Yeah? Maybe if there is no disposal facility or dustbin for the sanitary napkin, because we are facing the same problem in our rural areas.
As I already shared that these women, where this initiative is entire going on, they have taken care of both. They thought that if we are going to produce sanitary napkins, we are going to create another garbage. So they ensured that the toilet should attach with sanitary pit. They have not promoted the incinerator because in this community, burning of menstrual waste is not culturally allowed. So they have constructed this sanitary pit. It's a simple pit, not a pakka pit. You have to give just the outlet to drop this sanitary napkin so that it can fall into the pit, and you have to put the dung mixed water into that for fast decomposing. So that kind of things they have taken, and those who are not constructed attached with latrine, they have just simply they dug a pit and there they are decomposing this sanitary napkin. So as far as waste management is concerned, this women has taken really good care of this, so that there should not be another problem of management of this menstrual waste.
Could I just follow up on Shamin's question? In India, the national policy, because it relates to double pit pour flush latrines with a water seal, and so I've often wondered to myself, if you have that water seal, then what do you do with the pad? You can't get it into the pit.
Yeah, this is not the pit which is, it is a separate pit other than the latrine pit. And this is not, they are not throwing with the pan. There is a separate outlet over there, if you can see this. And below this there is a kacha pit. They are just throwing the sanitary napkin from this hole. It is falling down into the pit, and from this you can see slightly stains are there. This cow dung mixed water they are throwing for fast decomposition.
Sorry.
Yes. What are the pads made of? Are they from plant materials grown locally?
This is a wooden pulp. It's not grown locally. It's available in the market. They are buying from the market. So they are from state headquarters. They are buying these things, wooden pulp, and rest of the things they are doing, preparing pads and all that things. That things women are doing locally. But the raw material they are using, it's not. It's a wooden pulp. It has more soaking capacity and
the cloth covering it.
It is also available at state headquarters. That raw material they are buying from this. Some of our other self-help groups, they are making the pad at locally available material. They are using this towel, cotton towel, and they are making pad. They are stitching it. They are ironing and packing that. That kind of things also doing. This is because of time constraint. If you can read my paper, there is a small caselet on those who are locally producing pad, not this thing, other pads, cloth pad. That is also there. Thank you.
Mariya, please. Just you mentioned you are creating awareness from the community. Just I want to know what types of methodology you are following and who are the staff? Are they male or female?
Yeah. Yes, for discussing in detail, female staffs are there, village level. And what we have done, that it's not only the NGO staff, those who are creating awareness. We have this ASHA workers, health level workers. We have Anganwadi workers in India. So we have tapped these two important workers also. So we have trained them, and now these women are creating awareness. Tools generally used is focus group discussion. We did produce some of the picture tools which can explain this menstruation hygiene management. Since because of limited time, I can share in between if you can get time. So that picture tools and all that soft copy I do have in my laptop, so I can share that thing. So there are flip charts, there are posters, there are picture tools, and discussion, taking doctors to this area so that they can talk more on scientific things about the menstruation. So that all methods we are using.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Do you have any intervention in the secondary schools in regards to menstrual hygiene management? If so, then what kind of mechanism do you have?
Yeah, this in middle school we do have intervention through our partners, and in that what kind of intervention? Partners are given training to teachers, partners are given training to students also. They have formed this adults and girls club in schools as well as the outside school. And as far as the awareness creation, that regular classes are there. They can discuss in Saturday and monthly once they discuss about this menstruation. They are discussing on what are the problems, how they can address this thing. Second thing, availability of sanitary napkins. Teachers do stock the sanitary napkins, these female teachers, and wherever the female teachers are not there, this adults and girls group is there, leader is there. That leader have hold about this sanitary napkins, and they are giving these sanitary napkins. Not all schools, but some of the schools, they have constructed this incinerator. Some of the schools do have this sanitary pit, and wherever both the things are not there, they just made that things, dustbin should be there, and they have just dug the small pit where they can throw this thing and cover this thing. The small initiative, not in all schools, because this initiative started in 2007, still we are just proceeding. We can learn from others also. Yeah.
A comment and then a really stupid question. I'm so sorry. This question is so dumb. But my comment is on the school program. I think I might earlier have possibly mentioned my experience with the burners, the incinerators in the schools, is that they're very difficult for the teachers to manage, because at least what I've seen is the girls are ashamed to put things there, and the teachers don't have the fuel unless you come to inspect them, and they don't like to light the fires. So I find that whole school issue, the management of that, probably requires real special attention. Okay, real stupid question.
No.
I see that the sanitary pads from Bangladesh come with a belt and they have the loops on them, but yours have plastic. But as I remember, not all Indian women who wear saris have underpants. Could you?
Yeah, I did.
And for the men, you realize the plastic is supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually. When I visited that area and coming to this, there was a huge gap, and I was visiting some other fields. They did produce the sanitary napkins which are with belt. I didn't get time to catch hold of that kind of napkins. Those who are using undergarments, for them they are producing this kind of thing so that they can stick. Two types of things. And those who are not using undergarments, for them they have the belt one so that they can tie and use that thing. So that kind of thing is there. So both these things, because of time constraint and all that things, I could not able to get that things, but I can post some of the photographs to you all so that you can get that things.